Hey guys, Eric and Jim here, coming at you with a Rewind Theater trailer commentary for the latest Marvel movie to get a teaser trailer, Thor.
Thor, there you'll see a S.H.I.E.L.D. facility in New Mexico. There's Thor in silhouette being interrogated.
Yeah, basically we've got the understanding here that Thor's been cast down to Earth, rumbles with some S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, and eventually gets apprehended by them.
You'll notice he's in street clothes, no hammer, and then that's Clark Gregg as Agent Coulson, the kind of through line in the Marvel films in Iron Man and Iron Man 2.
Yeah, they're really playing his character up, I think, for bigger and better things come, the eventual Avengers movie.
Right. And there's Chris Hemsworth as Thor, and he was Captain Kirk's dad in the Star Trek reboot.
Oop, I'm going to stop here for a second just so that we can get a quick kind of show-off of Asgard. And it's really sci-fi looking if you see the two moons and the architecture. I mean, this isn't Lord of the Rings. This is
they're definitely Marvel is definitely playing up science fiction rather than fantasy to differentiate it. There's Odin's throne room.
And they actually, Marvel brought that massive throne prop to Comic-Con.
Now, if you scroll back, you'll see Thor's helmet, the winged helmet right there.
Pulled right out of the comics.
Yeah. And then this icy realm is Jotunheim or Jotunheim, however they say it, the Frost Giant's lair.
This is the warrior Sif, kind of one of Thor's comrades.
Yeah, Sif is played by Jamie Alexander. And then that's Hogan the Grim. And then look over his shoulder, past the mace, you'll see a red-headed guy. That's Volstagg, played by Ray Stevenson, a.k.a. the Punisher.
And here Thor's doing some battle with the Frost Giants. And this is the Frost Giant King, correct?
Yeah, Laufey, and he's played by Colm Fiore.
Let me scroll back. That's a great shot of Odin. Anthony Hopkins is Odin, and it's cool because you see the eye patch, you see the royal scepter. Again, kind of ripped right out of the comics.
He's got a scar down his face and a very kind of Jack Kirby sci-fi look to the proceedings.
This is Heimdall, if I'm saying it correctly.
Yeah, Heimdall, he's played by Idris Elba.
And he's the defender of the Rainbow Bridge, basically,
right,
which connects Earth to Asgard. This, Tom Hiddleston, who plays Loki.
Yeah, Thor's half-brother.
Who we all know eventually goes bad.
All right, God of Mischief. Again, the sci-fi elements. There's Renee Russo as Frigga, Thor's mom.
This is a really cool way of representing his banishment to Earth. You know, they take Odin takes his hammer and his armor and then just, blam, thrusts him down to the planet.
You'll notice there's kind of a rune marking on the ground, sort of a Celtic design, and the production designers were definitely playing up the idea of the Asgardians as aliens who've come to Earth in the past, influenced human history, been worshipped as gods. So he's clearly not surprised by Earth. He might be a fish out of water, but he's not going to be overwhelmed by anything he sees.
And that's Natalie Portman, who plays Jane Foster, kind of Thor's Earth girlfriend. And I'm going to stop here for a second because this is a great shot of the Warriors 3 right over Thor's left shoulder. And at the front of the line, you have Sif. And that goes to show that eventually the Asgardian warriors do come down to Earth to team up with him.
Right, and there's Stellan Skarsgård plus Kat Dennings next to Natalie Portman, and then the blonde dude is Fandral, played by Josh Dallas. It's a great shot of the throne room.
And here you can see Loki has the royal scepter, so we're assuming that at some point in the film he takes control of Asgard.
Yeah, he finally goes bad, takes over. The Destroyer.
Yep, I'm so psyched to see this guy in action, which we do in the trailer a little bit here. Yeah. Another kind of comic book icon.
Yeah, there's a great shot of the hammer in action, taking out some frost giants, but he's not worthy yet to pick it up.
And this, I'm going to just kind of scroll through slowly. It's a great shot of Loki with his kind of classic helmet, and you get a shot of the green costume here.
Yeah, the horns. They're not shying away from the bigness or even the absurdity, if you will, of some of the comic book designs.
Again, the hammer in action with the lightning and the destructive force. I really can't wait to see it in 3D.
Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a ride, I think.
Yeah.